Alright guys, Rxllout here and welcome back to another quick easy video tutorial sort of thing. Now this time we're going to be going over the 170 BPM tempo. It is probably one of the faster tempos out there. Sometimes people do like 174 and kind of boost up a bit, but this is probably one of the fastest BPMs you're going to be working in, and it works well for just fast, like London on the track kind of beats, stuff like that. Nicki Minaj, etc, etc. But yeah, this is where a lot of my older beats are. The tempo, they're all 170 because I just like the speed of it. So it's pretty much, this is the speed of it. Well, so yeah, you get the idea. We've got a scale here. The scale is D sharp harmonic minor. We have a piano which we're going to put in some chords with. Now to do the chords, we're just going to skip one note in the middle here, so one note here and one note here, skip it. First chord, eerie, dark, menacing, and then we're going to move this across again and just pull the two top notes up one note in the scale. Now we're going to make this quicker because it's going to is just a bit too slow. I'd rather a faster BPM, well, faster chords here, and we can turn down the second chord's velocity just a little bit to add a bit of variation. Now the key with the 170 BPM is just to feel that bounce, feel how it, you know, ramps up. It goes. You need to get the head bobbing. You need to get moving. If you come into 170 BPM beats and you're just like, oh, well, it sounds like, if you're basically high energy, so come in and feel the bounce, feel the beat, and go for it. So I don't know how these bells will be. They seem a bit too cartoony to fit this beat, but we'll see how it goes, and we'll put in some melodies here. So let's start off. Well, actually, let's put the melodies in here and then swap it with the bells. So if it sounds good with the piano, it'll sound good with bells for the most part. 4 beat. Put it up an octave just so we can hear it a bit better. Now we see how these chords have gone up one note, they have gone up, so we're going to do that with the melody. So pull up one note in the scale. Velocity wise, we're going to turn these down so they kind of rise up. So you hear it fits well because well, we've used the same formula we used for the chords. Could go like this instead. And put this up. Let's try that, it sounds good. This piano is quite intensive on the CPU. I could just use that. Basically, it's to stop my CPU from imploding on itself. We should add a different bells because I think, like I said, those bells are going to be too cartoony. So we're going to just copy them over. And what we can do to these bells as well to make them sound a bit better, kind of fit with the beat a bit more, is just add in a backmask, which basically reverses sounds. So we're going to reverse it and then put the volume of that reverse sound to, well, the plugin itself to 30%. Now, it's very subtle, but you can hear like a slight reverse on the bells. Just makes it fit with the beat better, sounds better in my opinion. we're going to replace this with like maybe a lead or something. Just something simple, nothing too crazy, but keeping that theme like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're thinking in our heads just kind of with the 170 BPM here. Obviously we're not going to use that sound because that sounds horrendous. We could add in some cellos, like, because it's kind of trappy. We could add in some cellos like here maybe. Or maybe at the start actually. Let's just keep it the same note. And then fitting with the kind of retro theme that we've got with the cellos, we can add in like a retro flute or just something else to kind of add a bit of variation in. But yeah, the 170 BPM, even with this, you can still kind of bob your head to it. And that's, I think, the key to 170 beats. And beats in general, really, but definitely more so with the 170 tempo. Retro flute. I think there's a good retro flute that we can find here. Retro flute. I can't even speak. Retro fruit. What am I talking about? I'm gonna pull the attack up a bit more on this. I actually don't like that flute either, so I'm just going to do the Lotus flute, which is a better flute in my opinion. I'm going to pan these so they're not too clashing. I'm going to add in a kick. Now the patterns I like to use, I used to basically do 170 beats all the time, and I would use a lot of these midis here because they fit in perfectly. I think this is it. No, too slow. And an 808 pattern just from this. This is from the Shatter kit, by the way. You can see it there. Sorry, I had an itchy neck there. Velocity's too high. Now, to make sure this is all good, we are going to detect the pitch regions of the 808 here. Detect pitch regions F sharp, I think it's mostly in, so. And I don't want it clashing with the kick, so we're going to go to the envelope of the kick and bring in the decay and everything else so it punches fast through the beat and it doesn't clash too much with the 808. Now, how we get it not to clash is pull this out and then pull the attack about here, so the kick fits nice in this pocket. Now I'll let you listen to what that sounds like. I've went over it a million times in my videos, but so they're not fighting for space basically. And then we're going to grab a hi-hat pattern, maybe hi-hat pattern 2, and turn it on, turn it down, fit it to the beat, which was D sharp. and bring this hat in so it's nice and sharp, and we're going to basically take this snare. We're going to take this snare and we're going to take out the high end of it. So it kind of slaps. It's kind of like a slappy sound. Never thought I'd say that sentence in my life, but let's hear it. Cello's got to go. This is out of tune. We're going to put it to D sharp. All we did there was glide the flute up a bit, and we're going to add in a bit of distortion for this flute so it stands out a bit more and it doesn't sound so clean. Add a clap. It's crazy. I put this drum kit out ages and ages ago, and it's still one I use like all the time. It's amazing. You can buy it in. Sorry, it sounds like I'm plugging it too much, but yeah, you can buy it in the description or the end of the video if you want. But just that came in my head. Can add in an effect here as well. This is just an effect I found like while messing about. We can shift the time of the hats a bit to the, well, I'll pull it a bit up so it kind of gives a bit more bounce. Down to maybe D, well, it is time, so we're going to turn the time off. So we will maybe limit it, pull the limiter up, put it down at 0.3 and maybe even, I don't know if this might ruin the beat, but I'm going to add a bit of distortion to the 808 because it's a bit too clean. Usually I like my 808s kind of clean without too much mud or noise or anything, but we'll see how it fits with this beat. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to split by channel and then basically structure it a bit so it makes a bit more sense instead of just playing in the step sequencer. And yeah, we'll end the video. But yeah, as you can see, not too crazy, just very easy. 170 BPM is usually really fun for me to work at. I don't know why, I always kind of drift away from using it, but then when I come back to it, it's like all my beats just always sound better. I don't know. I just this is my favorite tempo to work in, definitely. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to structure this a bit and then we shall see how it came out. I think it came out pretty well. Obviously no mixing and mastering, so it's not the most fire beat of 2018, but yeah, it sounds pretty good. Let's gonna turn that piano up a bit. Also, I'm aware how horrendous the step sequencer looks now. We've got like mix and matching colors, but okay, that went way too quick, so we're going to have a quick yeah, I'm happy with that. Yep, so that should pretty much do it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you like my drum kits to make beats like this, the thing, I don't know what it's called, but the link, the little square box, will be at the top right of the screen at the end of the video, or you can just go to the description, which is below. But either or, thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.